Welcome back. We have another double header here, and first up we've got Hungary at the Hungaroring, which has been completing its first phase facility improvements, with all works due to completed by the 2026 season. Plenty of cars have also come this weekend with improvements of their own. Red Bull in particular stands out with a striking new look, and it's removed its distinctive shoulders. In fact, we've seen in FP1, Max tried out the new setup, while Checo stuck to the old original bodywork with those high shoulders configuration. This is with the belief that this new spec is a high downforce spec and is track specific. So today we're going to look at some of these upgrades and see who's likely to be leading the pack this weekend. Firstly, what about Silverstone? Wow, what a race that ended up. A fantastic result for Hamilton and Mercedes. In fact, even he acknowledged in the cool-down room that he thought Lando should have done the mediums and he could have taken the win for himself. But that never happened. And it was a fitting final farewell race for Lewis after his association with Mercedes, dating back to his teenage days as a McLaren junior. As for McLaren, it was clear they are still learning, having been so far off the pace for so long, and with a massively overhauled team under Zach and Andreas. It was a race of mistakes. Have hearts, they are learning from these, and they are still on, if not ahead of their target in their turnaround programme to get back to being serious contenders. Elsewhere, Red Bull Racing celebrated 20 years in style at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Liam Lawson is back in the frame for a drive if Perez can't find form quickly, although not necessarily in his car. Sainz is still an option at Mercedes, Ralf Schumacher has proudly shared who he is, and Haas has been surprisingly linked with a Toyota tie-up, using their motorsports facilities in Cologne to help facilitate a better F1 results. Friday's free practice has seen the cars trying out all their new parts. As mentioned, Red Bull seems to have trimmed the shoulders and deepened their gully down the side pod to force more air towards the lower rear and the diffuser area, plus changes to the cooling and the front wing. Mercedes have a very small update, just the end plate trim. It's actually Aston Martin who's brought quite an extensive upgrade package to this race, adjusting the halo, front, rear and beam wings, plus the diffuser. So it'll be interesting to see if this actually correlates better than the last package they brought, and if it can find them more time. Staker brought 9 visible changes as well, including new floor, overbite side pods, rear suspension and work around the area at the back to improve the flow, also changes to the halo, mirrors and the headrests. Alpine, Ferrari, Haas, Williams, RB all have smaller changes for this track, while McLaren have brought no declarable changes. Early indications are a battle between McLaren and Red Bull for the pole and the race win, with Mercedes sitting just a little bit further behind. Ferrari looking good in some of the sections, but are 4th quickest in my opinion due to a very poor Sector 2 performance. They'll certainly need to work on that overnight and tomorrow. The battle for 5th quickest team looks very interesting. Lots of low fuel runs, definitely distorting the order though, with partner drivers, one of them very high up and looking very pacey, and the other one really towards the back looking very slow. So there's definitely something there that we don't quite know just yet. A hilly and narrow track, Hungary isn't exactly known for its high number of overtakes, with just 16 here last season and 17 3 seasons ago in 2021. That said, we were surprised by a very eventful 2022 with a whopping 61 overtakes, double the track's average. So it's clear that all teams will want to get that track position there ready for the Sunday's race and will need to be getting their qualifying spot on. Perez had a decent Friday, so that could really help Red Bull here. Oscar struggled a little bit himself, so I'm going to go wild though and still stick with Lando to grab the pole and lead from the front for a second win at last. But Max P2, Sergio P3, they're going to run him close. It's going to be really close here. With the overtakes limited to turns 1 and 2, we may see a split in the strategies with teams looking for 2 or maybe a 3 stopper. We're probably going to see this revealed in the qualifying with any teams perhaps looking to save a set of tyres ready for the race. Let me know what you think, guys. Like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.